If you mean, what does it cost to find one? The job ads, the recruiter fee, that's a different video. I'm answering the bigger one. What that person costs you every year once they're on your payroll. A $95,000 salary, the real number is about $118,000 with FICA tax. And that still isn't the number that decides whether you can make the hire. I'm Cody, a former NYPD lieutenant, now a CPA, and a certified tax coach. My firm works with marketing and advertising agency owners all day long, more than 70 of them every month. Before we get started, if you own an agency or you hope to one day, subscribe to the channel. I post in-depth videos covering taxes, profitability, cash flow, agency finances, and the strategies successful agency owners use to grow while keeping more of their money. Now let me show you both numbers. 95,000 is the number in your head, but here's what the offer letter doesn't say. Employer Social Security, 6.2% of wages, up to this year's cap, which is around $175,000. That's about almost $6,000. Employer Medicare, 1.45%, and this one has no wage cap at all. This is about $1,400, and it climbs with every raise you ever give them. Unemployment taxes are small but real, call it $500 depending on your state. Then there's benefits, health coverage, any retirement match. For a senior person with a family, commonly $12,000 to $18,000, let's call it $15,000. All in about $118,000. That's another $23,000 a year that you never wrote down before that person has made a single decision for you. Now for the second number, and this is the one I actually use. A seat just doesn't have to cover its own cost. It has to cover its cost inside your payroll budget. For a marketing agency, payroll should run around 55% of agency gross income, not revenue, agency gross income. That's after the pass-through money that was never really yours. Media, freelancers, production. And that 55% isn't really my number. That's Drew McLellan's 55%. 55, 25, 20 model, and he's over at Agency Management Institute. I use it because it matches what I see in the P&Ls. So let's take the all-in cost, $118,000, and divide that by 55%. That means $215,000 of new gross income. That's what the seat has to carry. $215,000 of AGI, not 118, not it'll pay for itself, 215. That's a fair question because the headlines are confusing right now. The Labor Department recently put out its June numbers, 7.4 million open jobs in this country. Hires are flat, quits are flat, layoffs are flat. 7.4 million openings. Once again, hiring is flat, quits are flat, layoffs are flat. Everybody's standing still. That's not a signal to freeze, but here's the part that nobody prices in. When quits are that low, the person you hire is probably still on your payroll in 18 months, whether or not the work that justified them is. A few years back, a bad hire fixed itself. People left, but today they don't, and you're the one who has to start that uncomfortable conversation. So hire, but just stop hiring on a feeling. So 5 questions, run them on the roll, not on your headcount plan. 1, do you have a signed backlog? Not a pipeline. A verbal yes from a client who loves you is not a backlog. Signed statements of work are backlog, and you want about 9 months of that, seats break even, already contracted. 2 is utilization. Is the team you have actually full? Pull 4 weeks of real delivery hours and put them against what you sold. If your people are at 60% on paid client work and the rest is rework and internal meetings, you don't have a capacity problem, you have a scope problem. Hiring into it just buys a more expensive version of the same month. 3, which service line does the seat serve? That same $118,000 seat needs about $195,000 behind it in a 62% margin line, over $310,000 in a 38% line. Same salary, completely different payback. So you need utilization. Number 4, break even. Can you name the number and point out where it comes from? 5, the downside. Your biggest client trims 30% next quarter. Could you carry the seat 2 full quarters without going to the bank? $2.5 million in gross income, 14 people, and you want a senior account manager. Backlog, the expansion is verbal, paperwork hasn't come back. That's a fail. Utilization, 63%. fail. Margin is strong, so you pass. Break even, they can name it, you pass. The downside, that trim plus the seat eats more than half their profit is a fail. 2 out of 5, don't fill it. But look at what the test just handed them. It didn't say the economy is bad. It said, go get a signature and go fix a 63% utilization number. Do those 2 things, and the same agency passes 4 or 5 in 6 days without spending $1. Then the hire is obvious and it's safe. So a $95,000 hire costs about $118,000, and it needs about $215,000 of new work standing behind it. And one more thing, because I hear it every week. Payroll is deductible, and a deduction is not a discount. You get some of it back, but you're still out most of it. A write-off has never once turned a bad hire into a good one. If you want somebody to run your real numbers before you send that offer letter, there's a link below to book a free tax analysis. All right, before you go, if you're an agency owner and you want to keep more of what you make, I've got 2 things for you. First, grab a copy of my book, The 12 Biggest Tax Mistakes That Cost Agency Owners Thousands. It breaks down the exact mistakes I see every day and how to avoid them. Second, if you want to see what this looks like for your business, get a free tax analysis. We'll take a look at what you're doing now and show you where you might be overpaying. And if this video helped you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future strategies on tax planning, cash flow, and building a more profitable agency. I'll see you in the next video.